Righto, just coming into Seduna. That brings an end to the first stage. Tom's cheering. From now on, for the next 2.5, well, week and a half to 2 weeks, we won't be seeing tar. That's it, we're off road now. Got to go find an auto parts store. Get some oil, get the boys sorted. There's Home Timber and Hardware. There's the Auto Pro. Auto Pro, Auto Pro! Right, so I'll take you through what I've come up with. Got some spark plug leads because they're not going to burn or melt. Some heat wrap because they've got massive stainless steel zip ties in there which might be useful, and some high temperature silicone which I can glue stuff together.
What's wrong with this?
So hopefully, yeah, that'll work.
What's going on?
Yeah, so,
You know what, that might actually...
well, I'm thinking all it's got to do is just keep the air gap in there
No, I think this will work
open.
nicely.
So yeah, so I'm like, I can zip tie them on around the exhaust or glue these around the exhaust, and it might, do you know what I mean? And then that just gives it a bit of an air gap. It can't push onto the heat shield directly, and they're not going to melt, man. They're not going to melt. They can't melt. Yeah. So yeah, I bought 3 because I was like, fuck it, I'm not coming back. Yeah, there you go. Tom's like freaking out about fuel range.
Freaking it.
45 litres. Mate, I'm thinking the same. I might need to get one at Mount Dare or something. You'll be right, you got 45 litres.
No, the drain bolt, I don't know what size it is.
Oh, that's alright, I've got heaps of sockets and spanners and shit.
Extenders?
I don't have an extension.
Wait, what size is your ratchet? You need about that much
3/8, mate. 3/8. Huh? Quarter.
We're getting fucking delirious. We're fatigued, we're dehydrated, we're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Dude, this place is pretty dodgy.
It's fine.
That place for staying's fucked. Hey? Hey? What do you need the extension for? You can't get in there on a standard socket length. Yeah, yeah, shit, where are we going to put the oil?
There's bin across the road there.
Just, yeah, I'd just be putting it in.
What
What are we going to drain it into?
I reckon we get one of those. If we can, before draining, it'd be good if we could actually spray it.
Yeah.
there's a car.
Oh, thank God. It's looking a bit worse for wear. Look at the salt and shit all over it. Oh. What's going on, boys? Suzuki and Honda dealership, eh?
$15 and a wrist change of oil.
Oh, black.
Black?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm thinking fresh because I look after my shit.
Yeah, but it would have been hot.
It's gonna burn, isn't it?
Black. Oh.
That's what you want. Get all the shit out.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I've got 2 dumplings. I'm gonna dump them.
Oh, you gotta dump it down there. I've only got the one, but I've got to do the filter as well, so I didn't do the filter at the last swap.
Yep.
I might do that, and then I'll muck around with this bloody heat shield and see if I can get some thongage happening. Heat proofing. Look at that. It's melted as. Alright, let's get stuck in. Oh, Jesus Christ. Feel it. Got like no room for my legs. It's alright if I get back on the seat, but jeez. Not great, is it? Oh! Bring it on! Panniers are actually like the best they've probably been set up at the moment. Where the hell's he going? Oh, shit. Righto, let's fucking go. Oh, that breeze is so nice. But this is going to be a challenge. Say goodbye to the seal. Goodbye. yeah, anyway, basically, yeah, follow this road all the way until we get to Mount Fink, the campground. So, yeah, it should be a pretty easy trip until we get to the start of Googs track. It's actually Googs track. I was talking to a guy actually at the post office this morning, and he's like, oh, I knew Goog. He said our farms were like neighbours or something like that. And he said they used to come out here in an old Valiant with a motorbike trailer. And yeah, he said you wouldn't get a motorbike, you wouldn't get a two-wheel drive out there these days. Googs track. Man, this looks hectic. Look at this. This is going to be awesome. What's this say here? Have you planned your trip? You have a suitable four-wheel drive, all that other stuff. Fit a sand flag to your vehicle. We don't need a sand flag because we're on a motorbike, which is still a bit weird, but it's a challenging remote four-wheel drive track. How good. Look at how they've done the social distancing. They've put a kangaroo between two people. Oh, one kangaroo width, please. Oh, so technically it's a two-way track. It is overgrown. Like, you got proper trees and shit. Oh wow. Straight through the middle, I think. It's got like a firm base though. Man, my mirrors are going to be gone by the end of this trip. I'm telling you now, they're going to be fucking destroyed. I was whinging about this bike on the road, but far out it comes into its own out here. I'm having the best time, and this bike is just eating it for breakfast. Power on. It's so good just having a bit of lightweight, a light bike, heaps of power. It just fucking rips through it. Try and stay in the wheel rut, a bit soft in the middle. Oh, this is mad fun. Righto, I might wait for the others. Man, this is so much fun. But we're still smashing through. It's actually, the sand's not too bad at the moment. Apparently it gets really soft the further we get in. I'm still running like road pressures basically. Probably 30 psi in the front, 30 in the rear, 25 in the front. It's actually not too bad, so I haven't dropped them because I haven't needed to yet. And just, yeah, sitting in third gear, I'm a bit more comfortable with that now. Bike's not revving as hard. Yeah, the sand is getting a bit softer, a bit more rutted. So yeah, no, I think the boys are enjoying it. I sure am. We shouldn't be too far from Googs Lake's campground, I don't think. Like, I think we've probably done like 60 k's since we left, so there's 80 k's all up, so we might only be like 20 k's away. We might even push on to Mount Fink yet. But the thing is, we had a late start, so we don't want to be getting to camp too late. I'd be happy just to pull up stumps and relax, you know what I mean? Throttle on, throttle on. Woo. Whoop, over the other side. Yeah, starting to get my sand legs. Starting to get a bit of a sore back from standing up the whole time, but I kind of have a rest in between. This looks like a twist at the top. Man, a bit of power just to blast that front wheel, lift it up, makes so much of a difference. I'm getting absolutely wrecked by these trees. One just came back like just before I was filming and absolutely just nailed me in the chest. I was like, toonk. Like far out. Look at the view. How good is it? Oop, bit squirrely. I've no idea how the fuel situation is. All I know is that I've got 7 litres on the back. And you know what? Having that weight on the back is making my life so much better. It just keeps some of that weight off the front wheel. Oh, that tree was another slapper. I might have a drink of water. Quick drink of water and wait for the boys. How's this going? Too much meltage going on there, which is good. I might be onto a winner with that. Oh man, I tell you what, takes it out of you. The old CRF, honestly, this is what this bike was made to do. You know, you can ride at 2,000 Ks and then you can have a blast on a track like this. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's a pain in the ass to change the oil. Yeah, it's not comfortable on the road, whatever, rah, 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 rah. Whinge, whinge, whinge. But you got to make the sacrifice. It depends where you put the scale, right? Do you put, like here's like the middle of the unicorn bike and you got off-road, on-road. Where are you going to put it? Are you going to go more to the road to make the road miles comfortable, but then you're going to sacrifice some on the dirt, or do you go the other way? You know, and it's a personal decision. That's why there's so many bikes available. We were talking about it last night. And, you know, like the 690R, on paper, is like the ideal bike. But you know, it's still massively long. It's huge. You know what I mean? It's not light, but it's got a stack of power and it's good on the road. And you'd probably have a blast on one through here, but you know, like a WR250R and this here, I probably would put in the same category for like, you know, but then what you gain in performance, you got to do more servicing, so it depends how you want to do it, you know what I mean? This has got better suspension than the WR, but you know, you got to spend heaps of money on this to make it actually operational. I just had my first little off. I wasn't filming, we're just coming out of Googs Lake and had these massive shootout sections just from cars just bogging down, and there's about 4 of them and I got through most of them, and then the last one just topped me right at the top of the dune. A little bit not concentrating, you know, just got off the bike, had a bit of a walk around. Fucked. I'm wrecked. Hicks is just mowing up the hill. So we're just reassessing, all of us, trying to get up this dune, and it's just rutted out and just is mountainous, and the next one's the same. This is from where we just come and we're going that way. We've done 10 Ks in like an hour, and I don't think we're going to get through. If it's going to be more of this, we have to really start to consider whether or not it's safe to keep going, because I mean we've only got enough water for another day and we're smashing through it. We're pushing the bikes up these hills because you cannot ride up here like loaded. I'll say that, loaded. Donaldson's on the DRZ in first gear, pinned, having to pedal it to get up here. I'm on the SRF, I've arguably got the lightest bike here, and I'm just getting bogged. And I'm having to get off, push, pedal and walk. And it's just ridiculous. Like, it's so rutted out from people towing campers and stuff through here. I think we're gonna turn around. I think we're gonna go back and camp at Googs Lake, and then we might shoot back up to the Flinders or back up to Cooper Pedy a different way. It fucking sucks. Like, it sucks to have to turn around, but we're fully loaded. We're probably not as fit as we should be. Skill plays a bit to do with it, but you know, you got to be safe.
It's unrideable.
It's like you can't ride up there.
Like, get out of here.
Yeah, like we've done everything right. Like, you know, we've got as little weight as possible, and we're still just absolutely being wrecked by it. And like the dunes just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you can already see the ruts from here on those dunes out there. So I think, I'm not going to say we're going to give up on it, but I think we're just going to come back another time. It'd be a sick ride to do supported if you had a ute or something like that, 4-wheel drive coming with you that could carry heaps of water, because we're just smashing fuel and water like it's going out of fashion, you know what I mean? So
just dropping a pin on the maps to prove that we got this far.
Yeah, drop a pin in. We're about 10 Ks from Googs Lake. I don't know. We just don't know what it's going to be like, and it's kind of like, do we push on, or do we turn around, and do we push on, and at what point do you turn around and say it's going to be too hard? Well, not too.
I said push on, but these guys just want to go back.
We were going to ride to the top of that dune there and just see what it was like on the other side, but
It's all going to take you Yeah, well, it's Cape York for a reason, not you.
Yeah. Unloaded, you'd be
Guys, what do you want to call the point?
I called it right end.
right end. Look at this. And this is on the flat. This chain. Yeah. Look, he's pedaling it on the flat. You know.
It's called it fail.
I'm gutted. Tell you what, I'm battling my demons. I'm absolutely fucked. I don't know if I can go on, but I have to. It's fucking, I just keep dropping it. I've dropped it about 3 times in the last 2 minutes and I'm fucked. I just need to compose myself and just get through it. I know I can do it because I got in here. I know I can get out. Righto, so Donaldson's panniers came undone and lost a bolt, so we're just trying to fix that up. I had to fix my pannier too. Look at the freaking plastic, man. Fucked. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Look at that, that's fucking cooked is what that is. Softest fucking sand ever. It's ridiculous. See if I can walk it out. No, I need help. Hey mate! Sorry bro. I just bogged. Trying pedaling it up, but it's not going. Out of the bog. I didn't film it, they didn't want to be filmed. I was like, well, fair enough. So yeah, we're just heading out now. Yeah, they're doing some survey works. They said the further north you go, the more wrecked the track becomes and the steeper the dunes and everything. So I'm kind of glad we turned around. So the old bag situation isn't great. I'm gonna have to do something pretty dramatic here to fix the heat issue. So I think I'm gonna get back, unload it, pull it apart and just do it properly. It's just crazy. It's just so hot, that exhaust. Freaking ridiculous. So as I was saying on the way in, you know, Googs track, and then we're 2,000 k's off road. It's literally more like 200 before we're back on the tar. But look, I don't think there's any shame in you know, just erring on the side of caution. I think when you're going this remote, you do need to be a little bit wary and you do need to think collectively. I mean, had we kept going, it would have taken us another couple of days to get to Mount Finke, I think. And we just weren't prepared. We didn't think it was going to take that long. We thought, oh, we'll do one camp over or 2 nights and that'll be it. But that sand is just epic. And like Tom said, it's not a failure, it's a reconnaissance. We're going to come out here in 4-wheel drives, smash it again, or maybe we'll come back out on the bikes just for something different, you know what I mean? But the big ticket item for this trip is the Simpson Desert. And we want to get up there. So we're going to go back to Seduna now. We're going to book some ACOM, and then yeah, we'll just look at the maps and see where the hell we're going to end up. Well, rightio, welcome back to Seduna. So to top off all this stuff, I think I fried the clutch in the high RPM, but it's still rideable down low. Takes off fine. It's in the high RPM, it just slips, like it just straight up. So it's just not holding. So I just tried adjusting the lever a little bit, and I don't know if that's going to do anything, but we'll try anyway and just see. Oh. Rightio, so just trying to solve the heat problem. So I went and got some heat wrap from Auto Pro. I've just wrapped this portion of the exhaust, which lines up with how wrecked my cover is basically. So this is under the factory heat shield, so this will go on over the top of that. Just jam him on there, and then I'm going to space this out with some something just to give something for the plastic to rest on. So I'm hoping that reduces some of the radiant heat. Yeah, not too sure yet. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, but and these here I can't cut them off because they're freaking way too hard. So I might just bend these back and see how we go. Righto, so this is what we've ended up with. So I picked up a couple of these spark plug leads. I've just chopped the end off, diced them up, just stuck them on there with putty, just to provide a bit of an air gap. It's a fucking rough job, but I'm hoping it just is enough to support the guard underneath. The next thing is just whether or not the guard's got enough strength in it to sort of take that load, because it's starting to just deteriorate and melt through. Rightio, we're leaving Seduna. So yeah, a bit of a change of plan. So Googs smacked us a little hard yesterday. We weren't going to get through with the luggage and shit we're carrying. And I think I mentioned yesterday, yeah, we're talking to some guys at the pub, or at the Bottle-O, and they were like, yeah, no, you weren't getting through there on bikes, not after the rain. So yeah, anyway, so I think we made the right decision to turn around. The other thing was, like, my clutch, I think, is on the way out. It's slipping at high speed. Now what I'm going to do is I can still ride it, so I'm going to get to Cooper Pedy. And try and put some mineral oil in it again. I think the fully synthetic oil might be causing issues. So yeah, anyway, we'll see how that works out. I managed to fix the space out the heat shield properly on the exhaust pannier side, but it turns out the pannier is broken. So I've only got one side pannier now, the left one. The right hand side one, the stitching where those OS Krieger ones go in and around the base where the clip hook's on, where that connects to the bag is completely gone. So now I have that strapped to the back of the bike, and I don't know how I'm going to fit another 12 litres of petrol on the back of the bike in the bladder. Got some fuel, and we're heading up to Kingunya now on the Gawler Ranges Road. So yeah, about 300 k's of this. Yeah, just chilling along. Got some caught up with the local councilman, building a few roads. So yeah, no, they were good blokes. Yeah, said they didn't really know too much about the road condition, but all we know is that it's all open, so yeah, happy days.